never Trump conservative groups back then. Many of them went on and supported him in the general election. When I tried to ask them why, it was, well, access, right? White House access. Many of these folks, didn't agree with them ideologically, but wanted something. So I think that some of that is the trade happening with big donors, and maybe some of them have just totally had their brains broken by Fox. I don't know. That would be my other theory.
Broken brains, Cougars at Mar-a-Lago. You have the unfortunate task of going next.
Yeah, the Cougars of Mar-a-Lago does sound like a TV show.
Right? It's not just me.
No, it does sound like a TV show.
Part of me felt like I'd seen that in.
And what's even worse is he'd be happy to star in it, by the way.
Trump, not Tim.
While serving, not Tim Miller, of course. Donald Trump, while serving president, would also be happy to star in the reality TV show, The Cougars of Mar-a-Lago, because it would be extra income for him. And so why not?
Right.
Why would he not do that?
He'd take a fee to shoot it there, right?
Yeah. I think one of the things to focus on is he has been at this game for a very long time, stripping average folks from their paychecks. He ran a casino business in Atlantic City that bussed in average working class folks on the premise that maybe they'd get rich. And of course, some of them were going there for fun. But the larger sort of mojo of the business was selling a false dream to these folks. He wrote a book called Art of the Deal that was meant to be a Bible about how to be successful in business, when in the real world, he's a serial bankruptcy artist. He goes on to The Apprentice, and he's presenting himself as an entrepreneurial guru to the masses and the hardest working corporate executive in America, when in fact he's lazy and he plays golf most of the time and he's not particularly bright. And now we discover that once he figures out how to monetize his stay in the White House, that he finds almost every avenue he can to grift again, whether it's his hotel near the White House or now in a really grand mal, grotesque way, taking campaign finance donations and using them to pay his personal legal bills. And the problem in all of this is there's not a good regulatory or enforcement mechanism available to go after him on this. The Federal Election Commission is toothless. There are no prosecutors, I think, ginning up a case against them on this, even though they went after George Santos, whose stuff looks like small-time change compared to what Trump has been doing.
Yeah.